When you found me in that hole that they put me in,
I got you.
why did you help me?
Because you needed help.
I will help you fight Zod.
So tell me a little bit how it was to work with Ezra Miller and how it was to shoot with both Flashes in scene.
The work with Ezra was probably one of the best experiences I had with an actor. They are incredibly talented, exceptional, brilliant, and very good comedian, which is something that I wasn't expecting from them before I met them. And the challenge about shooting those, the two Ezras was, I was very when I started seeing what Ezra was doing, all my concerns flew off the window because I knew that they got it. They were doing a brilliant work in characterizing two complete different versions of the character. And then the other aspect of that was the technical difficulties of doing double photography. It's all great, it's all fun and games when you think of doing this, but when you have to execute it and use it, and how do you do it? The methodology was strange, was challenging. I didn't want to use the old techniques of double photography because I wanted a visual style to tell the story that was with a more liberated camera. So we finally found this technique, and it's called volume capture, and it was a success.
And for you, what's what's the biggest difference between shooting a superhero movie and a horror movie?
Differences?
Yes.
Well, there's traits that define the genres, but the important things are the essential elements of drama, and they are and both genres depend on good storytelling and a good emotional connection with the characters. The most important thing when you do either like a horror movie or a superhero movie or a comedy is to make people care about the characters. And if you don't have that, then you're probably bound to failure. So, I mean, everyone knows the traits of horror and the traits of superhero movies. I, of course, accepted the challenge knowing that I would have to at least get near the bar of those movies. The bar is pretty high because there's been a lot of great superhero movies, and I wanted to just bring something, at least one or two fresh things to the table.
Mm-hmm. And how was to bring Michael Keaton back to the Batman?
Amazing. It was obviously, I'm from the generation that grew up with Keaton as Batman. More than grew up, I saw him when I was a teenager and just completely twisted my conception of superheroes like it did with a lot of filmmakers. There was a void, there was a vacuum of Batman for a long time, and Tim Burton accepted the challenge of bringing it back to life, and he did it with an incredible style and tone, and it really was a cultural phenomenon that changed everything in superhero universe. So bringing it back to life was, I never thought anyone would do it. Mm-hmm. So doing it myself was a dream come true.
Whoa.